What's up, guys? Parastasis here, and I know I was gonna jump on my thief and do some of the Thieves Guild line, but I kind of really wanted to get this quest line finished up for the Baron Zaya quest line, so gonna work a little bit more on that. I've got most of them now. I think we're at 18 out of 24, so we're just down to the last final 6. I know one of them is in Astrid's area, which is in the Dark Brotherhood. So that's what we're going to do next, is join the Dark Brotherhood. I've wiped them out on one tune and I've joined them on another, so we're going to go ahead and join them again on this one. Now, to join the Dark Brotherhood, you need to go to Windhelm. If you talk to bartenders about work and such, and rumors and things along those lines, they'll talk to you about a little boy in Windhelm that's been performing the quote-unquote dark art. Now, what that basically is, the Dark Brotherhood is a group of assassins, and they go around and murder people, usually for hire or for a contract. Well, when you want to get them for a contract, you do this dark art, and it more or less lets them know. Supposedly, the mother, which is like, I guess, a vampire or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out what she is, but she lets you know. And you can see this is the dark art or whatever, and this is Aventus Argentino. And he wants you to go. He wants you to go kill the evil owner of the orphanage where he grew up that he ran away from.
And perform the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you can kill Grelod the Kind.
So you are told to go basically kill Grelod the Kind. And Grelod is not kind. She is an evil, cruel bitch who torments little children and deserves the horrible things that, I'm going to do to her. I have beaten her with maces, I have shot her with arrows, and now I get the joy of burning her alive. She is located in Riften. Let me show you where we're located real quick after this wonderfully long loading screen. There we go. Now, pretty much every time I've come here, she is more or less berating the children for not loving her enough and just being loud and noisy and blah, blah, blah. And just being absolutely evil to the kids. So we're just going to drop her really fast. Now, the nice thing about this, at least the last couple times I've done it, you don't necessarily have to be sneaky about it. You can just walk right in and light the bitch on fire. And down she goes. This other girl freaks out, but the pig children, every time I see that, it just... Anyways, that other girl freaks out, but nothing really badly happens about it. Apparently she's not going to tell anybody, and for whatever reason the guards just don't seem to give a shit. Maybe because they know she's evil. Once you complete that, and it's really not that hard, you teleport back up to Windhelm and go let Aventus know what you did, and he's going to give you a family heirloom, which sells for a little bit, but I don't know, in all honesty, it's not really worth the time that you put into it. But joining the Dark Brotherhood and completing the quest line does lead to quite a bit of money, if that's your deal. And the quest lines are pretty cool. You get sent to kill a bunch of different folks, and then the quest line's main story starts. And I think you can eventually end up killing the Emperor or something along those lines.
This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Yeah, you're welcome. She was evil. And give it just a sec for the heirloom to tick over. And there it is. And now we're going to go rest. Now, the key part here is after you do that, the first time you rest, Astrid comes and grabs you. Basically, you performed an assassination that the Dark Brotherhood was supposed to get. And that's kind of a no-no. You're basically impersonated the Dark Brotherhood, and, well, the Dark Brotherhood doesn't like that. Thankfully, they decide not to kill you.
This here's Candleheart. Sure thing.
Alright.
It's yours for a day.
I'm going to go ahead and rent a room.
Right this way.
If I remember right, it's this one right here. Yeah. And we're going to sleep for 8 hours. And if all goes as according to plan, I should wake up in a little hut. We shall see.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Well, apparently not. That is unusual. This is the first time that I've performed that and didn't get... Alright, well, we'll sleep for 24 hours and see if that does it. Usually you get nailed right after doing the questline. Of course, since I'm making a video about it, it's going to make me wait. Playing hard to get. Damn you, Skyrim. I bought you drinks, took you out to dinner, and you're going to play hard to get. That is not cool. And 3, 2, 1. Wake up, please. Alright. We will try traveling to a different location real quick and see if that fixes it. It is quite possible that just being in Windhelm is preventing us from getting that. Good news is I almost have enough money to buy the house in Solitude, which will give us another one of the gems. I think that's going to be gem 19. This will be gem 19 or 20, depending on which one I manage to get first. Keep forgetting I do not have that house here anymore. My tunes start to run together after a while.
Hey!
Not quite sure why she was yelling at me. Alrighty.
I enjoy this. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I show you to your room.
We'll
Right this way.
get out of my way, people. We'll try resting one more time, and if it doesn't work, then just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. No. Nope, everything's good. So we'll rest one more time, and if it doesn't work here, then I'll just keep going until they finally pull me up. There we go. So apparently I had to leave Windhelm. And she's going to be sitting up there on the little bookshelf.
Sleep well.
And that is Astrid. She is the leader of the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, but don't. But
And here
there
you're kind of
is a
faced
slight
with a
problem. You
moral
see,
dilemma.
Grelod the kind, a kill you must repay. Well, now, if
You have to
turn
kill
around, you'll
one of
see it.
3
Make your
individuals over
choice.
here.
Make your kill. See. Well, get to it then.
Alright.
Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void.
Okay,
I'll
stop
give you
talking
the
to me
key
so I
the
can do it.
shack, and you'll be on your way.
Alright, so you can talk to him. I really don't give a shit about talking to him. This guy's a bandit. He murdered and killed people for a living. He's sorry about it now. This lady is just a rich bitch that really deserves to die. And this guy is another little thief. So, she's going to go first. I don't know if I remember if I saved or not. But I've decided I'm going to kill them all. There we go.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances?
Exactly.
Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. Of course. And you've repaid your debt. I would like to in the south when questioned by the... I'll see you at home.
Alright. And so now that I've joined, you gain the shack key. Now, I don't know if this counts as a house. You can come back here, and actually the Horn of Jorgen is right over here in Eustengrove. You have to actually go there later on for the main quest line. So having this is a really nice, quick spot to get there. But I don't know if this counts as a house. I don't know if you can come and store things here or not, and they'll be safe. So you're going to want to be careful with that. It's kind of up to you if you want to risk it. You can always test it with something small. And the Dark Brotherhood is actually, as you can see, it's located down here next to Falkreath. Apparently I can't fast travel when there are enemies about, even when I can't see these supposed enemies. So we'll cross the river. For whatever reason, you kind of have to get some distance from her. I seem to have to do that every single time, and I don't know why. Because now technically we're friends, so to speak. OMG. Ooh. Oh, what do we have over here? Oh! Spiders. That's one down. That's another down. And goodbye. Alright, so spiders are killed. Whoops. Hopefully it will let me teleport now. Otherwise I'm going to start scraping and banging my head against the keyboard. Thank you! For those who haven't watched the rest of the series and noticed that when I was resting it wouldn't let me get the rested bonus, that's because I am a werewolf.
Did you see a dog out there?
Alright, this right here is the start of the Clavicus Vile questline.
Guess I'll stay on the lookout.
There is a dog outside of town that actually talks. If you ride outside of town, you can actually get that quest line. It's a really cool quest line. Gets you the mask of Clavicus Vile, which is an absolutely amazing piece of heavy armor. Until I got my full Daedric pieces of legendary gear, I didn't even get close to replacing it. So it's if you're a heavy armor wielder, I definitely recommend picking that up. The only annoying thing about that quest line is the dog. He follows you around and has a tendency to push you every time he gets close, and so if you're on cliffs and such, it can actually knock you off cliffs. Anyways, this is the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. It's just west of Falkreath. You cannot enter this place until you do the quest line because it will not give you the appropriate answers, even if you know the answers. It'll give you a different group. So we know Silence My Brother is the correct answer since we've talked to Astrid, and that will let us in. Once you are in, you can start doing quests for the Brotherhood, and there's quite a few kill quests. And just like the Thieves Guild and most of the other guilds, as you progress and do the quests, it eventually unlocks a whole slew of main story arcs. But we're not here for the quests at the moment. We are here for this nice little unusual gem. And that gives us gem number 18 or 19. So we're almost there. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here since we are kind of long. But I'm going to go ahead and probably do a couple more today just so I can get this quest line finished up. I don't know if I'll be able to do Tolvard's Cavern yet because that place is just pure black nasty evil. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, hope you liked the video. If you did, please click that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.